Hi students, how are you all? Yeah. Today we're going to see all of you take look into page number 53. All the 6th class students look into page number 53. We're going to start a new unit, that is unit number 4, and the title or the heading of our lesson is what can a dollar and 11 cents do? This is session 1 and we are going to see what can a dollar and 11 cents do. You know, dollar is the, let me explain, dollar and 11 cents do. This is the title of our lesson that we are going to study today. See, let us understand what is a dollar first. Dollar, you know what is the currency of India? Rupees, right? We say rupees. Likewise, the currency of America or the money of America, United States, USA, it is called as dollars. They are called as, they are termed as dollars. You know, $1 equals to 75 rupees. The today's rate $1 equals to 75 rupees, and cents, 1 cent or 11 cents equal to almost 6.75 or something like that. So the title of our lesson, it says it's the $1 is there and 11 cents is there, and totally 75 plus 6, 81, almost 82 rupees they have, right? Who is having this money or who is having this dollar and 11 cents? We'll see in the lesson. All of you look into page number 53. You can see a picture there. You can see a picture there. Is it clear? What can you see in the picture here? See, it says observe the following picture and answer the questions. What is the picture there? It says here in the down the picture, it says medical store. It is a medical store, or it is a medical shop, or it is a pharmacy, that where we can buy tablets, medicines, tonics, or anything, right? Down there are some questions. It says, what can you say about the shop? What can, after seeing this picture, what can you say? We can say that it is a medical shop where people go and buy medicines, right, for a particular sickness. Second question, when does one go to such shops, right? When people go to that shop? Only when they want to buy medicines for their particular sickness or particular health problem, right? Why do you think the girl has come to the shop? A little girl is there in front of the picture. You can see a little girl. She is standing there, and we don't know why she has come, but she is there in front of that billing women, right? Billing device. Next question, what do you think the girl is saying to the shopkeeper? She is saying something. Still we have not gone into the story, so we cannot say what she actually is saying, right? But she kept some money on the desk, right? Does she look happy? What makes you think so? Do you think her face looks happy? We cannot say exactly, right? And who might be ill, and she has come to medical shop or pharmacy shop to buy or to, we don't know exactly, but who might be ill in her home, we will see in the lesson in page number 54. All of you look into page number 54, right? What can a dollar and 11 cents do? What can a dollar and 11 cents do? Excuse me. An 8-year-old child, an 8-year-old child, Tess loved her brother Andrew. What is the name of that girl? Tess. What is the name of that girl? Tess is her name. Tess is her name, right? And her brother's name is Andrew. She is 8 years old. She is 8 years old and she has a brother, and her brother's name is Andrew. And she loved her brother so much, as you love your brother and sisters. Tess also loves her brother so much. She used to play with her brother as brother and sister, as you play at your home. She also used to play with her brother. One day, Tess heard her parents talking about her little brother Andrew. One day, it so happened that her parents were privately talking about her little brother Andrew, right? All she knew was that Andrew was very sick and her parents did not have enough money for the treatment. They were talking privately. So from their talking, Tess understood that her brother was not feeling well. He is not feeling well, and their parents did not have enough money to get him treated in the hospital or to treat him or for his treatment. Tess parents, they did not have enough money, and for that reason they are talking privately. Who? Tess mother and father. They were moving into a smaller house because they could not afford to stay in the present house after paying the doctor's bill. No, he has been sick for a long time. He is not feeling for a long time. After paying medical bills, right? They did not have enough money, and for that reason, they they moved to a small house which had house rent of very less money, so that because they do not have enough money, they cannot pay more rent for the house which they are staying in now. So they moved into a small house so that they can the house rent will be less and they can manage, right? He needed a costly surgery now, and there was no one to loan them the money. So his condition has become worse. His condition has become bad, that he needs to undergo a surgery. Surgery means operation. He needs to get operated, and for that operation, Tess or Andrew parents, they did not have enough money for his treatment, and they have no one to give them any loan or to lend them any money. So her parents lost their hope and gave up their efforts. So all their money was finished. They did not have any money. They don't have anyone to give them money. They don't have any financial support, and they gave up their efforts in making her brother treated in the hospital, or they gave up their efforts in getting him surgery or getting him operated, right? In the next line, it goes like this. When Tess heard her daddy say to her tearful mother, only a miracle can save him. You know, Tess, the sister of Andrew, she heard that when her daddy was saying to her mother, who was crying, who was feeling sad because of her brother, he said, only a miracle can save him. Only a miracle can save him. Miracle means something, uh, something like which is not a thing which is unexpected thing can only save her. Miracle is something like that. She went to room and pulled her. After hearing those words from his father, you know what she did? She went to her room and pulled a jar of coins from a cupboard. She had a kiddie bank, like where you children you like to save pocket money given by your father and mother. You try to keep them in a kiddie bank, right? You keep all those coins in one pot or little one which is made of clay. You try to store them, and we children have that habit. Likewise, Tess also had that habit, and she went into the room. She opened the cupboard and she removed her kitty bank which had money, right? Next line. She poured all the money out on the floor and counted it carefully. You know, she took her kitty bank from the cupboard and she poured all the money on the floor and she started counting one coin after the other. Holding the jar tightly, she made her way to the medical store and placed it on the glass table. She counted all the money she had in the jar, and again, after counting, she again kept the money in the glass jar, and she went to the medical shop holding the jar very tightly so that it will not fall down, and place the money on the glass table which is where on the medical store. And as she kept the money on the pharmacy glass table, she was asked what she want. What do you want? Asked the chemist. It is for my little, she said, it is for my little brother. Who is her little brother? Andrew was her little brother, right? So she said, it is for my little brother. Tess answered, he's really sick. He's really, really sick. She's saying, he's really, really sick. He's not at all feeling well. And I want to buy a miracle. She said, I want to buy a miracle. You know, this word she heard from her father saying that only a miracle could heal her, and she thought miracle is something like a medicine. Miracle is something like a medicine, and she takes all the money she has, all the stored money she has. She goes to the medical shop and she asks the chemist to give a miracle. But miracle is what? Miracle is something that we cannot expect, right? She said, he is really, really sick and I want to buy a miracle, she said. Well, no, she said, well, we don't sell miracles here, child. The chemist replied, we don't sell any miracles here in the medical shop or the pharmacy. I am sorry. She said, I am sorry. The chemist said, smiling sadly at the little girl. Listen, I have money to pay for it. And when chemist told that that they don't sell any miracles there, this girl said she had money to pay for it. But this little girl doesn't know that miracle is not a medicine, but it's something that God can perform. If it is not enough, I can try and get some more. She said, I have money. If that money is not enough for you, I will get some much more money. She said, just tell me how much it costs. She's saying, I have money. If you need more money, I'll get for you. But tell me how much that miracle costs. She was asking that chemist, right? Next page 55. At the shop, there was a well-dressed customer. In the same shop, in the same medical shop, there was a well-dressed customer. Customer is the one who goes to shop and buys, right? He bent down and asked the little girl. He bent down and asked a little girl, what kind of miracles does your brother need? This man, he is well dressed. He bent down to the little girl and she asked, what kind of miracles does your brother need? She said, I don't know. She said, I don't know. She replied with her eyes welling up. He is really sick and mummy says he needs an operation. This person asks this little girl Tess, what kind of miracles does your brother need? And she says, I don't know, but my mother said that he is really sick and he needs an operation or a surgery. But my daddy can't pay for it. And she says, my daddy doesn't have any money and he cannot pay for the surgery. So I have brought my savings. She said, I have brought what I have stored in my kitty bank all these days. How much do you have? Asked the man. She said she have brought all the money that she has stored or she kept from by which her parents gave. How much do you have? Asked that man who is well dressed. She said, $1.11. That's how our lesson got the name. What can $1.11 do? And what she said, she told that she had $1.11, and $1 equals to 75 rupees, and 11 cents equals to almost 6 rupees, right? She had very less money. But I can try to get some more, she answered, barely audible. She said, I have $1.11. If you want some more money, I will try to get. She said, wonderful, smiled the man. The man said, wonderful, $1.11, that the exact price of a miracle for your brother. This man said, $1.11, that's the exact price of a miracle that is needed for your brother. This man said. He took her money in one hand and held her in the other hand. He took the money in one hand and held that little girl in one hand. He said, take me to your home. This man said, take me to your home. I want to see your brother. This man said, take me to your home and I want to see your brother and meet your parents. Let's see if I have the kind of miracle he needs. He said, holding her hand, telling her to take to their home, and he asked so that he can see his parents. And he said, let's see if I have any kind of miracles he needs. Right, next line. That well-dressed man was Dr. Carlton Armstrong. The one who, till now, the one who talked with this little girl, his name is Dr. Carlton Armstrong. He is a doctor, a famous neurosurgeon, a famous He is a famous neurosurgeon. Who is a neurosurgeon? The one who deals with the activities of the brain, the one who deals with the treatment and the activities of the brain is called as neurosurgeon. The problems related to the brain and all those surgeries and all is done by the neurosurgeon, and his name is Dr. Carlton Armstrong. He is a famous neurosurgeon. He had Andrew admitted to the hospital where he operated on him without any charges. This girl took this Dr. Carlton Armstrong to her home, and this surgeon, he made Andrew admitted to the hospital where he is working and treated him without taking a single rupee. Without freely he operated or he performed surgery that he needs without taking a single rupee. Within a week, Andrew was back at home and doing well. After the surgery went on successfully, after a few weeks he returned home and he is now doing well. He recovered from his illness, right? That surgery, her mom whispered, was a miracle. I wonder how much it would have cost. She was thinking how much it would have cost And Tess smiled. She knew exactly how much the miracle cost. She said $1.11 plus love of a little child. Right? Tess smiled, right? And she said how much the miracle cost. She said $1.11 plus the love of a little child and the love of that girl Tess towards her brother. That's how we got this title. What can $1.11 do? It saved her brother's life. Right? Thank you. We'll meet in the next session.